When it comes to dividend investing, monthly paying investments are usually the way to go. Monthly dividend stocks are perfect because they offer regular cash flow and stability, which is ideal for those seeking consistent returns. Unfortunately, there aren't nearly as many monthly paying stocks as there are quarterly paying stocks. So let's get down to business as we will reveal the 7 best monthly dividend stocks to buy in 2024. And let's start with what could be the easiest upside bet in the group. Gladstone Commercial Corporation. Also known as Gladstone Commercial Corporation, with its 9.2% dividend yield, is a financial gem that caught my eye. Glad isn't your run-of-the-mill company, it's a specialty financial firm. And let me tell you, it's got a unique way of making its money. They provide high-interest loans to small and mid-sized private companies across the U.S. Glad is structured as a business development company, BDC. Now, what does that mean? Let me explain. Well, consider it like a publicly traded, closed-end investment company. You know, the kind of setup you'd find in a closed-end mutual fund or an exchange-traded fund, but with some cool differences, that is. Fast forward to Glad's 2023 fiscal year, which wrapped up in September of last year, total investment income soared to a cool $86 million. That's not just a number. It's a $23 million or 35% jump from the $63 million reported in fiscal 2022. Now that's what we call financial growth that catches the eye. But here's the thing. Glad, like a real estate investment trust, follows a rulebook. At least 90% of its income has to find its way back to the unit holders as dividends, steering clear of any double corporate taxation drama. And that is why you have to consider this stock. Up next on the list, we have LTC Properties. People may be wondering why LTC is making waves as one of the best monthly dividend stocks to consider for 2024. Now look at this with me. A significant number of the population is aging, with more Americans hitting the 65 or older mark. And you know what that means? A surge in demand for elder care services. LTC Properties specializes in the ownership of elder care facilities, so you can see now and what's in it for you right now. Monthly payouts, guys. Imagine a steady stream of income hitting your account month after month. On an annual basis, these payouts give LTC a forward yield of a whopping 7.1%. Now, that's not just loose change, that's a serious return on investment. Moving up to the next, we have Cross Timbers Royalty Trust, CRT. CRT is an energy powerhouse. It owns oil and natural gas royalty rights on some seriously productive land in the heart of Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. People may be looking at it this way. CRT may be on the smaller side when you look at the corporate landscape, but don't let its size fool you. This is a small but powerful company when it comes to generating income. While we're eagerly awaiting the release of CRT's 2023 financial results in March, this is what we should be expecting. Based on the previous year's results and the current estimates, CRT is projected to rake in about $13 million in net income. Now here's where it gets interesting. One thing about CRT is that it's not just about hoarding those profits. CRT has a generous spirit, planning to distribute around $11.7 million back to unit holders in the form of monthly dividend income. Now, you might be thinking, is CRT some kind of master limited partnership, an MLP? Well, it certainly shares some characteristics, but technically, it's organized as a public traded grantor trust. And here's something for you. CRT has been on a winning streak, increasing its dividend for the past 2 consecutive years. So get it. Ready for another one? Here we have Horizon Technology Finance Corp. Let me tell you, this isn't your typical venture capital company, but it sure plays in the same sandbox. Horizon is a specialty finance company that's organized as a business development company. So what makes it different? Well, Horizon makes its mark by dishing out high-yielding loans to tech companies. And here's an interesting part. Almost all of these companies have the backing of venture capital money. Let me break it down. 80% of Horizon's investments are pumped into life sciences and high technology. The remaining 20%, well, that's divided up between healthcare information science firms and those leading the charge in sustainability technology. Now, that's what we call a strategic investment portfolio. But why is Horizon on our list? 3 words: high monthly dividends. I'm talking about a company that knows how to reward its investors with a regular payday. One thing about Horizon is that it doesn't just stick to one corner of the map. Nope, it's all about diversity. And we're not just talking about stocks. According to a recent HRZN investor presentation, 38% of the companies they invest in are in the Western US, 29% are in the Midwest, 28% are on the East Coast, and 8% are making moves up in Canada. And for those of you who have been waiting for the numbers, Horizon's market cap is a cool $454 million, with a mouth-watering 12-month yield of 9.7%. Next on our list is this monthly dividend stock that's been quietly making waves, introducing PennantPark Floating Rate Capital, or PFLT for short. PFLT gives a rock-solid monthly income yield of around 10%. Yeah, you heard that right, 10%, with a market cap of $713 million. If you're an income investor, this is a name you don't want to overlook. It is well worth your consideration. So what's PFLT all about? It's in the business of providing loans to private middle market companies, especially those in high growth or buyout stages of maturity. It's like being the financial backbone for these companies, supporting them on their journey to success. PFLT does not only provide first lien secured loans, but also dives into second lien, mezzanine loans, and even private high-yield equity loans to a lesser extent. What makes PFLT stand out is its love for floating rate loans. Unlike fixed rate loans, the interest here isn't set in stone. It dances up and down based on a benchmark rate, like the 3-month London Interbank offered rate. Why does that matter? Why am I telling you this? Because floating rate securities tend to be less volatile, adding a layer of stability to your investment, which means that your investment is in good hands. PFLT has a track record of long-term success. When you're putting your money into a monthly dividend stock, knowing there's a solid track record is like having a trusty sidekick by your side. Up next is Agree Realty Corporation, or as it goes by its ticker symbol ADC. ADC is a reliable retail real estate investment trust, also known as a REIT, and it has been delivering monthly dividends like clockwork. Look at this, a consistent track record of providing monthly payouts, making it a go-to choice for income-focused investors, specializing in acquiring and developing properties leased to retail tenants through long-term net leases. ADC has mastered the art of maintaining a steady cash flow. In fact, their operating cash flow skyrocketed by nearly 60% in the most recent quarter. Now that's not just a number, 60% is incredible. ADC didn't just meet quarterly revenue expectations, it exceeded them, pulling in a whopping $136.8 million. It's not just about consistency, it's about exceeding expectations and leaving investors with a smile. And that's what we all want. ADC is currently offering shareholders a monthly dividend of $0.25 per share. Crunch the numbers, and you're looking at a forward yield of 4.83% every month. That's a figure that turns heads, as you won't see many like this. And the final one on the list is Realty Income Corporation. Realty Income is not just any stock. It's the blue chip monthly dividend stock, earning its stripes as the go-to choice for income investors. But like many, it faced its share of challenges with soaring interest rates in 2022 and 2023. Fast forward to today with the rising optimism surrounding the Fed pivot, and guess what? Shares in the Realty Income Corporation have made a strong comeback since late October. Realty Income proudly brands itself as the monthly dividend company. It operates as a real estate investment trust, or a REIT, focusing on acquiring high-quality, freestanding, single-unit commercial properties. Here's a fun fact. Realty Income has paid over 350 consecutive monthly dividends as of May 2023. Yes, you heard that right. 350 months of rewarding patient investors with regular payouts. And has increased its dividend over 100 times, boasting a compound annual growth rate of 4.4%. That's more than 25 years of consistent dividend increases, making it a stalwart in the world of income investing. Realty Income sees a massive opportunity in the global market, estimating it to be a whopping $12 trillion. That's a colossal opportunity for Realty Income to keep expanding its portfolio, consolidating properties, and of course, rewarding patient investors month after month. So if you're looking for a steady flow of income, investing in these companies could be a smart move for your portfolio. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more valuable content and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your favorite dividend stocks and any questions you might have.